So here they are trolling the junior high, kind of terrorizing the kids. This actually happened at my school. It was just a tradition in this town I was in that when you went into high school, and not everybody, but it was sort of your initiation. It was almost the debutante ball. It's like you qualified to be in the cool crowd, but to do that, you had to be humiliated. It was so bizarre, but it was a tradition in this town. I remember starting in fourth grade, we would go as onlookers and see it. And then, fourth, fifth, sixth, you just did it at the end of school. You would go watch the girls get, freshmanized, as we called it. And then finally it was your turn. You were in eighth grade going into ninth, and, you were in the line of fire. I had two older sisters, and so the older guys were sort of gunning for me. They knew me, but they really took it out on me too. That was the double-edged sword of being somewhat known, and because of my sisters, they really went after me. So I put that on Mitch, that he's suffering from his sister's popularity. I actually played on a summer league team that I played with the older guys. So I was actually on a team with my seniors. So I just did this to get the division, but in my life, I was actually on the team. So my last day of school, I think it was that day I had a practice, and all the guys who were my seniors busted me right after our practice. Talk about a sitting duck, but that's not very dramatic. So I like the idea of these guys having thus far avoided the inevitable. But it was important for me. I wasn't a pitcher, but I thought it was important that Mitch be a pitcher. It's just more active than kind of standing out in the field. Poor Wiley, he so wasn't a baseball player. But, we managed. I told him, just give me your game face. You'll be tough here. Yeah, I just remember the pain involved. It hurt. These guys would, like I show earlier in the movie, Cole Hauser's fixing his paddle, drilling little holes in it and stuff. Guys would do that. They would perfect the paddle for the most pain, and then they'd have to decorate the paddle, and then you'd have to sign it. Melvin had on his paddle, his soul pole. Ben's, my cameraman, Lee Daniel, had a great, he had the idea. You see that fuck you, F-A, then a Q. That was his idea. But, I remember guys really enjoying, like, beating the hell out of you. I don't know. I just thought it was stupid. So I wanted that sort of represented in pink. I was asking him, like, would you paddle him? He goes, oh, yeah, I definitely hit him once. Some guys are worse than others, you know what I mean? But it was this sort of bonding thing. Guys would bust you. And, like I said, I played on summer league baseball teams with older guys. But, it was the guy who busted you the worst. Maybe not the worst, but a guy who just went through the motions, hit you. And then, you'd hang out with him. He'd take you out, drive you around. Because at that point, in a rural America, you don't have a car. You need to be able to get around. So it was all about the cars, all about driving around.